Okay. So I'm gonna check out my sound, make sure everything's working right. I've been playing around with my mic settings. But I really wanted to watch some Meltdowns. Okay, yeah, I think the sound's working good. At least it looks like it's working good. Open up Chrome, it's probably going to pop up over here. Nope, perfect. I'm pretty sure most of these people have already seen, but I haven't gotten to go through it, and I want to go through it. And then I'm going to talk about Carrie Lake. Of course, they're going to put a disclaimer about the election on everything we talk about. Okay. So this should be fun. This is the first one I see here. I'm going to jump on this one. I think I've seen this already. This has got to be fake. This feels fake. Yeah, that's definitely... That's gotta be fake.
Hope your day gets better.
That's probably fake too, but it's funny.
Positive energy. Hope your day gets better.
She's probably real.
Black fucking woman, cause I'm fucking angry! I'm mad! I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are fucking hurt.
That Tito's
We always finish last. We always come fucking last to everybody. Even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black.
They're blaming the
y'all
black
got black ass daughters.
Oh, shit.
I'm angry as fuck. I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem. I'm going to...
We always fucking last. We always last. Chick. Oh, man. Since when in recent history, in the last 20 years, maybe, all right, let's move it to the last 10 years, have you been last being a black woman? I guarantee you're not last at the welfare office. I can prove that. I guarantee you're not last when you get food stamps. I guarantee you're not last when you get unemployment. When are you last? You get dibs on every social welfare system in America. You're not last in that. You weren't last when Trump handed out those PPP loans in his first administration. So, miss me with we're last in everything. Go ahead and drink your Tito's, baby girl. You're going to be drinking for a long time.
It's time to go to bed. None of us are stressed about the election, right? It's all... we all are gonna...
Stress might do you some good. It might drop a few pounds.
Just go have the best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we? When did it end? All the enjoyment. I'm sad. When did it
The crying videos are the best.
all the enjoyment. I'm sad.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you.
You need to be done with soy, homie.
I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
It's not gonna happen. Go,
That's you got to be faking it. That's fake as hell.
Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, recount the vote!
Guys,
Recount a landslide victory in which Trump won every battleground state? Yeah, let's recount. He won the popular vote. There is no recount.
just voted, and I chose family.
This Bruce Springsteen. Ugh.
End this rated
This is what he looks like. This is what he sounds like. Bruce Springsteen, gay ass.
now.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
We're moving on. I'm moving on. We're moving on.
I love all of this. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Dude, you know how the pharmaceutical industry is about to make a killing? Do you understand how many SSRIs are about to be dished out? How much therapy? Therapists are about to be balling. I hate Miley Cyrus. This is hilarious though. She ruined this song. She just such a... Ugh, I hate that voice.
We were wrong.
Yes, you were. You know who was wrong? The liberal media that lied to you for years, that told you she was the most, well, months for her, but she was the most popular candidate in history. Go ask David Packman what that got him.
It's an utter betrayal for anybody.
It's a betrayal.
That is not a cisgendered white Christian. If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was, you know, close.
Can you even speak?
Or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Note it.
Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies.
I love, like, you can always hear, like, the fan in the background. It's always so quiet. Dude, these are hilarious.
Live with that decision. Sit with it.
Oh, I
Let
will.
it make you uncomfortable.
It won't.
Fuck you.
That was a good one.
Hell, you cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this?
Okay, no, that's fake. I don't even want to watch that.
6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship. I know people. I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it.
She's never worked hard in her life.
We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted for us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid. Oh my god. Stupid fucking felon. He's a felon.
He's not a felon until he's sentenced. And it's probably never going to happen now, so sorry.
Again. I'm not coming back.
Trump has 0 convictions. 0. You're not a convicted felon until you are sentenced for whatever you have been charged with. He has not been sentenced. Remember, they delayed it. And it's probably never going to happen now. And even if it does, he can pardon himself. Oh, y'all didn't see that coming.
Never coming back here until he leaves the house. He's ruining my life, her life, and the lives of every single.
No, you're ruining your own life, sweetheart. Trump hasn't done anything to you. You acting this way is all on your own accord. It's... wow.
Melts down over a Make America Great Again hat and Trump shirt. Check this out.
I am looking forward to releasing this video because I just want to purchase something.
Go! Get the off in here, man!
Oh, is he in a vape store? He's in a smoke shop? That's hilarious. A lot of liberal fucking retards work in these smoke shops.
Racist.
Yeah!
It's true. I'm not a racist.
He's wearing some Trump bullshit, got some racist bullshit all up in his head and shit. I'm not serving you one that has to do with that. He's a treasonous asshole.
I don't have a problem with you.
And the poor black dude's like, bro, he's probably not racist. Like, what are you doing? I don't need this white man to call this man racist on my behalf.
So, I'd like to purchase some of this naked vape juice, though, if that would be all right. All right, see, because... Okay, here's where we're at.
Leave the store.
Here's where you're at.
Leave the store.
Here's
Leave
where...
the store.
Here's where we're at.
Leave the store!
Is this real? Is this dude really having this big of a meltdown over a Trump shirt?
I don't give a... Get out! Get out!
Help your customer!
Dude, what the fuck? I gotta rewatch this one.
It's down over a Make America
This
Great
can't
Again
be
hat
real.
and Trump shirt. Check this out.
I am looking forward to releasing this video. Because I just want to purchase something.
Go, dude! Go!
He just wants his vape
Go
juice.
in here, man! Fuck, man! You can't stand your racist motherfuckers!
Racist.
Look at the black dude's face. He's like, bro. Look at the look at his face. He's like, hey, bruh. Dude, that face is priceless. He's like, bruh, I don't know.
Trump bullshit, got some racist bullshit all up in his head and shit. I'm not serving you one that has to do with that. He's a treasonous asshole.
I don't have a problem with you, sir. I'd like to purchase some of this naked vape juice, though, if that would be all right. All right, see, because... Okay, here's where we're at.
Leave the store.
Here's where you're at.
Leave the store.
Here's
Leave
where...
the store.
Here's where
Leave
we're at,
the store. I don't give a... Get out. Get out.
Help your customer!
No!
Dude, America under Trump is about to be so lit. Okay. Dude, I can't believe people do this to their kids, bro. Like, this is child abuse. I don't even want to watch it, but...
What's wrong?
Daddy, do that.
What?
Like, why do you do this to your kids?
He what?
He gonna make it look crack.
Are you
Like,
serious?
You...
Daddy!
Okay, it might be a skit, but still... Why are you doing this to your kids, man? Like, I'm a Republican, but even if I had a kid, I'm not gonna be like, at 4 years old, you gotta be a Republican. If anybody says you're a Democrat, lose your mind. Like, they brainwash these poor kids, dude. I would like to thank liberal women for their online meltdowns. Okay, no. Oh, what did this dude say?
Here's Florence of Belgravia himself, Rory Stewart, proudly predicting a Harris win.
I am incredibly confident that Kamala Harris is going to win this, and win this by a large margin. And I would bet £100,000.
Oh, Lord.
I'm very, very confident Kamala Harris will win.
And here is Alistair Campbell's own personal lapdog now.
I think I was wrong because I'm an optimist. And I hate the idea of being right pessimistically. I think you can be a false prophet and right. You can align yourself with the worst instincts of humanity. You can assume...
Don't worry, Rory. Alistair will let you sleep at the foot of his bed tonight for a little bit.
Liberals are so fucking arrogant, dude. They're so self-righteous, dude. It amazes me.
Comfort. James O'Brien's taking it well.
Doesn't matter enough. The fact that he tried to steal the last election, the fact that he was prepared to subvert the entire democratic
He tried to steal the last
process up to and including.
Oh, and little Miss Impartiality, Emily Maitlis, she lost the plot.
When Donald Trump talked about the eating cats and dogs, half of America was just thinking, this is batshit. I can't believe what he's saying. This is going to be the end of him.
It was true.
I mean, I'll tell Emily off later, but because I know she started the swearing. But It may be the middle of the night in Britain, but they're still a little bit sensitive about that stuff.
I think we can check on Emily May.
Sensitive in Britain? No. Nobody's ever sensitive in Britain.
This now, actually. Let's just see how she's getting on. Oh, there she is with a face like she's chewing a wasp. ITV's Tom Bradby has taken time off from stroking Meghan Markle's hair to speak on behalf of Britain, saying that Trump's a fascist.
There will be a lot of people watching back home who saw what General Kelly said, who saw what General Milley said, and just will not be able to conceive that the most powerful democratic country in the world has elected somebody who people closest to him called a fascist.
Oh, how dare us.
Now, how's it all going for the old lovey liberal celebrities like former
Patrick
comedian
Christie
Dom
is cracking
Jolly?
me up.
It just totally blows me away that a man who clearly cares about no one but himself, I mean literally no one but himself, a total sociopath,
sure,
who basically got so angry that he got beaten in an election that he orchestrated a coup and refused to accept he'd lost, has been voted back in.
Oh, not very jolly at the moment. Oh, you may. At least Scottish actor Brian Cox managed to keep it together.
You have to make sure
Dude, I love this guy.
that he doesn't get in, because he is... he's a monster.
Yeah.
What about some of the print journalists? The Guardian immediately published this article. Oh, there we go. How the Guardian will stand up to 4 more years of Donald Trump. Within the article is a begging bowl for your money. Please donate to keep the Guardian crying for another 4 years. Let's just check in now with Carol Conspiracy Theory Cadwallader, shall we? Democracy died in darkness, she says. Well, at the time I came on air, about 72 million people voted for President Trump. I think 67 million people voted for Harris. It is quite literally one of the largest expressions of democracy on earth, Carol.
Okay, this is getting boring. I do love Patrick Christie, though. He's cracking me up. You're not getting along, are you, mate? All right, what's this guy?
It's November 6th. It's the day after the election. And...
Dude, they're so dramatic.
Yep.
This is
I
what...
can't believe...
This is what 30 years of low testosterone gets you.
that the McRib isn't back!
Ah, that's a good one. That was a good one. You got me. Oh, okay. I see who it is now. That's funny. I think I saw that one already. Are they watching Meltdowns?
We ain't losing crazy. You know that. Yeah.
No. This looks fake. I mean, she kind of had a smirk on her face. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Piece of shit! Piece of shit!
Where is your gun now?
You need a gun because you're weak.
That guy calling people weak? Bruh.
You need a bullet because you're...
Dude, your voice is cracking and you look 30 years old.
Your voice is small. Enough is enough!
I gotta turn this down, it's killing me. Y'all remember, whatever happened to Beto? Is it Beto or dipshit? I wanted to say a gamer word, I almost said it. Didn't Beto, like, write something about running over kids and burying them in his backyard or something? I'm pretty sure he wrote, like, a short story under a pseudonym talking about liking the crunch when he runs over children or something. Anyways. I'm a cough. Hold up. I've almost got over this cough, but... Oh, this has got to be
I was just
a good
walking
one.
down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today.
I need my Lexapro.
And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids. And she had this look on her face.
Like, oh, it's all over.
And I looked at her, we made eye contact, and we both kind of nodded. Like we were both just devastated.
We made eye contact and we nodded. Okay.
And you could just tell in her eyes.
You poor thing. You don't want to get any snot on your nose
did
ring.
this again?
It'll rust.
Why did I let myself have hope?
On your cheap nose ring from Claire's. You don't want it to rust and turn your nose green or something. Could you imagine dating a girl like that? Okay, I've seen that before. That's fake. That's gotta be fake. There's a lot of fake ones.
Faith in humanity, clap your hands.
Okay, what?
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
That's hilarious. Okay, what's this one?
I can't do this anymore. I'm
Dude,
literally...
they always have the nose ring. Like, they always have the septum piercing. What is up with these liberal women in this damn like, when I'm in town, like, I do delivery. Every time I make a delivery, I know if it's a liberal woman when she has the damn nose ring. Every time. And I sometimes look around the yard, and if I see, like, a left, you know, the sign, hate doesn't live here or whatever, and has, like, all the different colors of the flag. And I'm like, every time I'm like, I can almost guarantee you're either going to have colored hair or a septum piercing. I can just guess it.
Sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened
You saw it in action, you dumb bitch.
to freedom?
That's what you just witnessed. The man won the popular vote. You just saw democracy in action.
I'm done. This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me.
Well,
the
bye.
fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote?
It wasn't close, lady. You got fucking stomped. Wasn't even close to close. He brutalized your girl.
For this person, he's so evil. He's so demented. Kamala's not perfect.
And
we all wrong with
oh
you.
man, I didn't mean to do that. And the girl who is currently yelling into a camera on TikTok because she lost an election. We lost in 2020. Lost. I did not record myself having a mental breakdown. I was like, damn, that sucks. Life's about to get very hard. But I guess I'm going to be outspoken for the next 4 years.
Follow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me.
I'm sure a lot of people did.
Close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote for this person? He's so evil. He's so demented. Kamala's not perfect. We all know that. We all know that.
That's an understatement of the year.
She is not a convicted felon rapist.
Neither is Trump. You have to be sentenced to be convicted felon. We said this before. He hasn't been sentenced, so he isn't a convicted felon.
Crazy fascist dictator psycho. What is wrong?
Dude, it's hilarious watching girls like this have this reaction, calling somebody a demented psycho. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, you know this is
fucking. I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just costed me one of the most important people in my life. My dad. Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president.
Girl, blow your fucking nose.
Okay. You bastard, you cost me my dad. My dad.
She's got to have some type of mental thing going on.
Dad was the most important person in the world to me, but now his colors are finally out. I hate you.
Okay. So, you discarded your father because he's a Trump supporter, and you think that's Trump's fault. Rock.
Fucking orange pumpkin bed. I hate you, you stupid, failed fucking businessman. You fucking sicken me.
Did she just spit on her own camera?
You and all of your fucking Trump supporters. Fuck you.
Fuck you too, sweetheart. Oh, these are good. We saw that one.
I've been waiting for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
We've all been waiting, bro. Some of these, it's got to be fake. Colored hair. I'm surprised it's not blue. Green is a nice twist. Oh no! Somebody got elected that's not going to touch my abortion in California at all. Valentina Gomez, who is running for Secretary of State, Missouri, has just released her new ad. Let the President Biden has just accepted an invitation from CNN to demolish Trump in debate on June 27th. I will never watch another bullshit CNN debate. Okay, these are all old now. I want to see new.
My body. He should have voted for it.
Girl, have you seen your fucking eyebrows? Nobody wants to touch you with a 10-foot pole. Much less put a baby in you.
My sadness is...
Oh, dude, you know it's good when it's a fat, bearded guy with a fucking septum piercing. You know this is gonna be good.
I'm done crying. My sadness is over.
No,
my
it's
anger
not.
has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so, I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go fuck yourself if you voted for Donald Trump.
Okay.
If you are so sad.
I promise you they feel the same about your fat pussy ass. I promise you.
About your groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something. Because you are fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking bridge.
These are great. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's a fat dude with a beard and a septum piercing who sounds like he just ate 20,000 pounds of soy. God, I love it. I mean, I don't have a very masculine voice either, but at least I'm not a pussy.
Who make this country go? Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice. For
get it out, Jimmy.
It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for...
Fuck NATO and Ukraine.
Let's be...
Oh, poor Jimmy. He is not having a good time right now. When that Epstein and Diddy list comes out, oof. Okay, I know that's fake. That's Boogie. Come on, give me some more meltdowns. Give me some good ones. Let's go check my timeline. Maybe I got something on there. And I don't care what pops up. A lot of people care. I don't care. All-time usage on the platform. That's cool. I'll even blow it up so you can see it better. I don't give a shit. Everybody's like, I watch all these YouTubers, and they're like worried about what might pop up on their timeline on Twitter, and like, I got nothing to hide. I just want to see some meltdowns, bro. Where's the meltdowns? Is this so Michael couldn't get in trouble during?
I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right, let's just knock that stupid shit off, please. All right. I did. I said I was leaving, and then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much.
Do it again.
All right?
Do it again.
I'm not leaving anyway. You leave.
Do it.
This is my country. And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around when we stop so we can...
Oh, dude, he's getting
All
so
right,
pissed.
2 seconds, I'm going to end up blocking this idiot.
Oh, I love it.
No problem.
That dude is such a tool. I'm not fucking leaving, you fucking leave. Oh, look at this. Oh, I didn't know this picture existed. Poor Kamala. Oh, poor Kamala. Look at Hillary. Like, what do you think Hillary's thinking in this moment? Like, I would really love to know. Somebody later, if anybody watches this stream later, leave a comment what you think Hillary is thinking. I would love to know. In fact, I'm gonna ask Twitter. I'm gonna put it under Jack's too. So, what do you think, Jack? What do you think Hillary is thinking in this moment? I would really love some input. Oh, this badass kid. Hell yeah, I want to watch this. This is a good one.
We have something to tell you, Liam. You know, the election was yesterday. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for?
Trump.
And?
J.D. Vance.
Right. And, you know, Kamala Harris had a lot of voters out there for her. A lot.
Let me guess, she
They're
won?
setting it up. They're setting it up.
Nope.
Trump won?
Yeah, buddy.
What do you think?
I love this kid, man.
Is that good news?
Yes. It's not bad news, Mom. Stop
Nope,
trying
I
to
didn't
lie.
say it was bad.
What a sweet kid. Now, I'm not a big fan of politicizing
So what do you
children,
say
but
to Trump?
this kid was sick, man, and he loves Trump, so.
I was about to say something to Jesus. Thank you, the Lord.
That's why
What
I
do you
love
say to
this
Trump
kid.
and Vance?
Fight, fight, fight. I love you.
Man, that kid is adorable. He's adorable. This is something I want to think about. I gotta go use the restroom, but this one I want to watch.
I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this, but something just isn't right. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. I was just talking to my wife about this last night. Things are just too calm right now.
It is very quiet.
Now, we shouldn't have fear, worry, or anxiety because we know that God's in control.
All right, you're
But
being
it's
way
just-
too dramatic. But it is very quiet right now. And that's a little troublesome. Come on, give me some more meltdowns. There we go.
And I am Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally.
Get her
to the
outta
country,
here.
And she lives in
Get out.
Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned.
Oh, I love that.
That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I have nothing bad happened to her.
I'm coming for your mother-in-law.
The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs either. Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
What about guns? You got those?
If she got deported, how my life would be. Why? Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I'm not seeing any more meltdowns. Let's see what's trending. Come on, give me a meltdown. There we go.
Six years.
We
Six
watched this one
fucking years
already.
to do the same more time for it. Now this is all.
Okay, I've already
More
watched
rights than I have now is a pretty crazy feeling. Knowing
what rights
that what we're
have
about
you lost?
to go through
You're not going through anything.
means the possibility of me losing more of my rights and that being a real threat is insane.
Dude, the amount of propaganda that did this to these people. Like, seriously, like, when Biden won in 2020, we did not act this way. I remember I was on the phone with my dad, and I'm like, well, our life's about to get very difficult. I went out and bought more guns. That was about it. Thank God we got Trump back in office, but I didn't freak out. I was just like, man, this really sucks.
If you weren't scared this election, you have so much privilege.
Jesus. You want to talk about privilege? Do you know that I'm sitting in a $2,000 RV right now, and you're standing in what looks like a $300,000 home? You white wine mom bitch. Don't sit here and talk to me about privilege. You have so much privilege. Chick, your kitchen looks magnificent. Like, I live in a camper with a tarp on it. Privilege. Fucking privilege.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black fucking woman, cause I'm
Yeah.
fucking angry!
I'm pretty sure that's how you always act.
I'm mad!
I mean, look at all those piercings. You're always an angry black fucking woman.
I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro! I'm angry, I'm hurt, my feelings are fucking hurt!
Good.
We always finish last! We always come fucking last to everybody!
I know I've already watched this one, but I love it. We always finish last.
Even our own fucking men! And you niggas mamas be black!
Now think about that.
This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters!
And they want
I'm
what's
angry
better
as
for
fuck.
them.
I'm gonna get drunk.
They don't want them to end up
It
like
caused a
you.
problem.
My immigrant mother just called me on the phone innocently asking me if she should start carrying her passport in case
Get her
they
out.
start doing mass deportations.
Send her back.
To prove that she's a citizen.
She better.
So
Or she's
sad.
gone.
I'm fucking feral today.
You've always been feral.
If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact.
We will.
Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me.
Bitch,
Like,
nobody wants
I
to know
wanna
you.
Eat, like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes.
All right, this
in
has got to be a
bad
meme.
way.
This is a meme.
You know the worst part? I knew this was gonna happen, and I let myself get excited anyway.
Today.
You didn't know this was gonna happen. Y'all were saying that she was the most popular candidate in history.
The worst fucking news day since 2016. I want to smash my face.
It's
Ugh,
just so
You've already smashed your face with
awesome
Botox.
how much this country hates women.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's not that she was the worst candidate in history. It's not that Biden called everybody that supported Trump garbage. It's not that a completely wrecked economy on the cusp of World War III. It's because men hate women.
So awesome. It's really awesome. Like, how awesome would it be to live in a country that, like, doesn't hate women? That'd be
We
so
hate
cool,
women
right?
like you. Jesus, dude. These people, like I said, the pharmaceutical industry is about to make a killing off of SSRIs.
What? Because we love Donald Trump.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Yeah.
I'm done with you. Okay.
With your mother and your sister.
Your mother and your sister. I'm just done. Why you gotta be done with my sister? The results.
Dude, look. You know it's going to be good when she's got that many piercings, and one of them's a septum piercing. And she's even got the blue hair to boot.
Oh. No, don't cry. It's gonna be okay. Trump is your daddy. It's gonna be okay. No, it's real. But it's real.
All I can say is how fucking dare you? How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well.
Nope, it's not just 4 years. We're putting him in there for life, baby. You were right. He's a dictator now. Emperor Trump. Let's fucking go. If you voted for Trump, I mean this in the most disrespectful way possible. I do not want anything to do with you. The feeling's mutual. Not only did you vote against basic human rights and equality, you decided racism, homophobia, Islamophobia. He got record Muslim vote, by the way. And he got more black men than any Republican in history, by the way. And misogynistic behavior. Oh, and he got a lot of women. More than any Republican has in the past. That's, he won the popular vote, guys. I gotta comment on something. Let's go. MAGA! Okay. Now that that's out the way, we did 47 minutes of laughing at liberals. We're going to talk about Carrie Lake. Carrie Lake. So, it's obviously a very close race. And supposedly she does have a shot. She does have a shot, apparently. Oh, wow. My other window came up. That's funny. So, I didn't realize how bright this was going to be. I wish there was a dark mode on Fox. Is there? Anyways. So, Carrie Lake. Not the House, the Senate. So this is how close it is now. It's 76% in. Now apparently, she got 57%. Where was Charlie Kirk? On the last vote drop, she got 57%. And according to Charlie, if the math adds up, if she gets 51% of the next drop, she has a chance of taking the lead. I don't know how accurate that is. Where he had a tweet, I think. There is a way to search on his Twitter, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Maricopa County just dropped over 70,000 votes, and Carrie Lake won 57% of them. She is now only down 43,000 votes. In order to have a chance to win, Carrie needs the outstanding votes in Maricopa to break 51 over 49 in her favor, so this is a very strong drop. Maricopa has over 500,000 votes outstanding, and Arizona has 850K votes outstanding statewide. Carrie Lake is still very much in this. I'm going to read that again. Maricopa County just dropped over 70,000 votes, and Carrie Lake won 57% of them. She is now only down 43,000 in order to have a chance to win. Kari needs the outstanding votes in Maricopa to break 51 out of 49 in her favor, so this is a very strong drop. Maricopa has over 500,000 votes outstanding, and Arizona has 850,000 votes outstanding statewide. Carrie Lake is still very much in this fight. No chance. We wouldn't be on day 3 of counting if they were going to let her win. It's Arizona. Glad I left. He's not entirely wrong. It is absolutely unacceptable that we're 48 hours after the polls closed and Arizona is still counting ballots. And he is very much right, too. I mean, it's been over 2 days and Arizona is still counting votes for one Senate race. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I think, my personal thoughts, I think in Arizona, you know, they knew Trump was going to win it, but when it comes to Carrie Lake, it's personal. The things Carrie Lake has said, she's taken on, her being a newswoman and then taking on the state of Arizona and taking on this governor who beat her out, supposedly. I think it's personal, and I think in their minds, they're like, there's no way we let her win the Senate race. So, really, was her votes going to beat the margin of cheating? Because they're obviously trying to stuff ballots. I guess the only thing we can hold on to is maybe their math is wrong. I hope that is the case. I really hope that's the case. But, and look, here we go. Tulsi Gabbard, I stand with Kari. I love to see that. But that's what is coming out of the news in Arizona with Carrie Lake. Alright, Democrats, we need to tone down the rhetoric. Also, Democrats, Trump is Hitler. It is 1933, Hitler is in power, no time for a fucking seminar on Democrats' messaging errors. Okay. I love it. I hope they keep it up. I mean, keep up the rhetoric. I want you to see how much more you lose. You keep calling us Hitler, you keep calling us bigots, transphobic, whatever. Watch how much you lose for the next 20 years if you keep demonizing us. Really, keep doing it. All of your leftist operatives, all of your leftist people who study this stuff, they're all telling you to stop. All of the ones who are worth their salt are telling you to stop. Because if you don't, they know that we will get the advantage. So keep doing it. Oh, that's going to be great.
If the Trump administration requests it, would the Massachusetts State Police assist in mass deportations?
No, absolutely not. But
then you will be in violation of federal law.
You know, let me say this. I do think it's important that we all recognize that there's going to be a lot of pressure on states and state officials.
You have a legal... You have... What's the word I'm looking for? It just slipped my mind. A legal obligation to protect your borders. Period. If the federal government says take care of your illegal immigration problem, and you refuse to do it, do you understand what that is? Good luck.
Officials, and I can assure you, we're going to work really hard to deliver. Some realities also need to be, noted, and that is in 2016 we had a very different situation in the courts, and while I'm sure there may be litigation ahead, there's a lot of other ways that people are going to act and need to act for the sake of their states and their residents. There's regulatory authority. And
what you need to act is protect your citizens by getting illegal immigrants who are terrorizing your citizens out of the state. Period. Whatever you're saying, whatever filibustering bullshit you're saying about the courts is irrelevant.
And executive powers and the like. There's legislation also within our states. So I think that the key here is...
Who elects these dumb bimbo bitches, dude? Ugh.
That, every tool in the toolbox has got to be used to protect our citizens, to protect our residents, and protect our states, and certainly to hold the line on democracy and the rule of law as a basic principle, right?
I don't know who votes for these people. Trump, 48 hours, not even in office. Call with Putin to end Russia-Ukraine war. Ceasefire in Iran. Hamas calls for immediate end to war. China hopes for peaceful coexistence with America. Boom. The kids are all right. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Dude, look at how red America is right now. And all of those blue areas are just city epicenters of degeneracy and debauchery. Look at that map, dude. And they showed up. They showed up. So now we don't have to live under a communist rule. At least for the next 4 years. That's amazing. I love that. I'm saving that. Definitely saving that. Dude, Scott Presler deserves like an award. He deserves like a spot in the Trump administration for what he's done. He really does. And yeah, we got Susie Wiles, which is actually not a bad pick for Chief of Staff. I mean, Chief of Staff is really just, you know, the president's like big assistant. She's the one who just brings everything to Trump, and she's already been doing that. So I don't unlike that pick. Yeah, she is a very competent woman. This is great, man. We got a real president coming back, depending on what these people do for the next few months. That's great news. Alright, let's see. I think there's one more thing I wanted to look at. I will be right back, though. Okay. I thought we could get some more liberal meltdowns here. Okay, here we go. I think I found something to watch.
Crazy ass liberals, and they did not disappoint. So this video is going to be pretty much like a montage of all of the best moments that I could find on TikTok and throughout social media of people losing their ever-loving minds over the fact that the people have spoken.
Get to it.
I was doing some research.
Is now our 47th President of the United States of America. This election was not even close, which I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies.
Oh yes, because a concert with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and Glorilla was gonna change things. That's why. Because her celebrity endorsements,
it
by
was
her
all
P. Diddy
inorganic.
attendees
Exactly.
didn't do the job. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that George Clooney's endorsement
I want more
nothing.
Meltdowns.
I'm shocked that Hollywood elite
Urge people to vote for Donald Trump. Personally, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account. I'm disgusted enough to never order a Tesla as long as I shall live.
Well, you couldn't afford a Tesla. Stop it.
I want to take this moment to congratulate those of you who voted for Donald Trump, which was the overwhelming majority of Americans.
You're welcome.
You chose to vote for a dictatorship.
Sure.
And that is what you will get.
Tell that to the current political prisoners that are sitting in prison, including an old grandmother for protesting abortion clinics. Go tell that to her.
America is no longer the land of the free.
Funny, because the people of America are the ones who chose their leader. So how is it not the land of
Trump to throw our United States Constitution and our United States flag in the garbage? Personally, I am
You burn
embarrassed.
flags.
I am ashamed.
The fuck are you talking
to
about?
Call myself an American. In fact, I no longer call myself an
Oh,
American.
boo fucking who.
Because the values that I hold dear are being aligned with
You have
freedom,
no values.
liberty, and justice. Unfortunately,
Like I
those
said, go tell that to the grandmother and all the other political prisoners that are currently rotting in prison for using their First Amendment right. Go tell that to them. Go ask them how the liberty in this country is. We're trying to regain the liberty, you stupid.
those are no longer the values of the United States, as the United States has voted for a dictatorship and everything that comes with it. This country is no longer recognizable to me. I find myself surrounded by people that no longer share the same values as I do. You chose to elect a man that is a self-proclaimed dictator.
I can't listen to any more of the self-righteous bullshit from this guy. We can clearly find another video. Okay, this might be a good one. Let's go listen to news people. I can't
if you
listen to
are an American citizen who does not want to ashcan the American system of government, who doesn't want a strongman authoritarian system where the whole government is one guy and everything else just exists to serve him, if that is not the kind of country that you want, then yesterday's election means you have more to do for your country than you have ever done before. Because now is when the rubber really hits the road, right? We don't just flip a switch and the American system of government is gone. Democracy is gone. It doesn't work like
that's what y'all have done the last 4 years. You have not been operating under the authorities of the institutions of the Constitution that gave you authority. You have not been operating within those guidelines. So apparently you can just flip a switch and say we're not going to do it.
like that. I mean, not to be boring here for a second, but just getting very
You're
real.
never boring, sweetheart. I'll give you that.
We now are just another one in the list of countries that has decided to, you know, hey, what the heck? Let's try the strongman thing. Let's let democracy go. Let's.
Why do they talk like we did not have a term of Trump already? A term where I could eat steak multiple times a week. He didn't turn into a dictator.
Put in an all-powerful guy instead, see how it goes. There are many more countries in the world governed by that kind of a system than there are governed by ours. We are the only 248-year-old multiracial, pluralistic democracy in the world. And shall we keep it? A lot of our fellow Americans...
You just saw it in action. You just saw it in action. That's how Trump got elected.
Americans say we shouldn't. Now we know. Now we know for sure. But a lot of Americans, tens of millions of Americans, say we should keep that system.
And we are.
Which means time to fight for it. And yes,
we
Americans did fight for it by working on this election, by trying to get the candidate elected who was both the Democrat and the small d Democrat. She didn't win. The strongman candidate won instead. But now history doesn't end. Time doesn't stop. Now we have the benefit of knowing.
It's the patriarchy, guys. The strongman narrative is the patriarchy. Yeah, there we go.
How this has gone in every other country that has been through a democracy to authoritarian transition. And sadly, there are a lot of them. We have the benefit of seeing what's happened in those other countries, though. And what we know is that the more ground the authority...
We have the benefit of a previous term. We didn't turn into communist China 2016 through 2020. You tried to turn us into that through 2020. You tried.
Takes, the harder it is to ever get that ground back. And so the first order of business is to stop them from taking any uncontested ground right from the outset when it comes to what our system of government is and what our democracy is. Right? We know from other countries' experiences that quickly, I mean now, in the next few weeks, if not the next few days, they are going to start pushing to see how far the country is going to let them go without pushback, without protest. And part of this is because it's just psychologically advantageous for them to do this now, right? They're counting on the half the country that voted against them, the half the country that doesn't want to give up our system of government. They're counting on all those tens of millions of Americans to be despondent, to feel powerless, to check out.
No, we want you to have the same freedoms that we have. None of us want you to not have any freedoms. You are the ones taking away our freedoms. You currently have political prisoners. A grandmother who was protesting outside of an abortion clinic rotting in prison. We want you to have the same freedoms that we are trying to take back from you. You stupid, self-righteous bitch.
Which, of course, would mean letting them do what they want, letting them run the table. What they really don't want is for the half the country that voted against them, the half the country that wants to keep our democracy. What they really don't want is for those tens of millions of Americans to wake up tomorrow feeling scrappy as hell. Feeling, sure, regretful about the election outcome, but also...
Because screaming on TikTok and yelling, "You can't touch our bodies," is scrappy as hell.
So frankly, freed up from having to spend all of our time working on the election, so now we can work full-time on being fricking pirates, on being a thorn in the side to anyone who now intends to try to turn this country into some tin pot tyranny. What they want least of all is to realize...
Dude, the projection of these fucking people, I mean, really, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Half the country went to bed sad tonight, but then woke up tomorrow fired up with a new sense of purpose.
This is fired
knowing that apparently this is what we're on this earth to do as American citizens in this generation. Because history did not just end. Time did not just stop. We just got marching orders from the universe and the election.
This bitch really woke up and said, "This is the monologue I'm going with after we lost an election. This is the one." She speaks nothing about choosing the worst candidate of all time, pushing this bitch through without a primary, so not giving her party a choice to choose the candidate they want. She's doing none of that self-reflection. This is the monologue she decided to go with. Okay.
Electoral college. That as of today, American citizens who do want to hold on to democracy, we know exactly what we're going to be spending the next days and weeks and likely years of our life working on. And the strategic first moves come into focus quickly when you think about what other countries have shown us about how hard it is to regain democratic ground once an authoritarian leader has taken that ground.
Now, how many times is she going to flash
And
Putin?
the work has to be done now. The work that has to be done now, it has to happen in sort of every aspect, every corner of our society. The U.S. military needs to give the American people binding assurances that they will not deploy U.S. military force against the civilian population in this country. They can give those assurances, and now they should. The free press.
Bitch, do you realize that it's mostly military members? Most of the military voted for Trump? What? Dude. As a veteran, I can't even believe this is the route they're going. Like, I'm the son of a veteran, and I'm a veteran. I promise you, we wouldn't, if Trump ordered us to turn our guns on our people just to do it, we would not do that. It would not happen. The only way that we would ever fight is if they came and fought us. The only way I would ever fight is if these psychopaths came to try to take my guns or take my way of life or something like that. I would never listen to a dictator, never listen to a man in D.C. to tell me to turn my guns on my people. That's not what would happen. If Trump came out tomorrow and said, pick up arms and go kill these people just because of people like her, I would not do it. I would not do it. There you go. It's simple.
Press needs to give the people of this country assurances that they will not become state TV, that they will stand and fight together. They will put aside rivalries and petty professional differences. They will stand and fight together as the free press, as the fourth estate, as an institution that is a pillar of our democracy, as these guys on the other side inevitably start picking off individual journalists, individual publishers, individual news organizations to try ultimately to turn us all into...
You literally put journalists in jail for writing and talking about January 6th. A man not that long ago just got out of prison for recording January 6th.
To some American accented version of RT. If the Democratic Party takes the House, expect Article 1 of the Constitution to come under attack. By which I mean expect efforts to hollow out the power of Congress, to make Congress a just-for-show institution,
man.
Right?
It's wild. It's wild.
There's a reason actions of the Russian Duma never make news, right? Expect efforts to attack our...
It's in the news all the time. Like, does this bitch even know anything that's going on in the world? I read articles about the Duma all the time. Because I actually care about geopolitics, and I care about the moves Russia's making. I care about when Putin makes an address, and he talks about how America is pissing him off, and this is why I'm doing this. This is why I did this, because of NATO. I like to listen to that stuff. Because I want to know, why is Russia pissed? Why are we demonizing Russia?
Article
They
1.
talk about the Duma all the time.
To make it a just-for-show institution that has had its real powers taken over by the executive, by the dear leader. We are going to need a plan and some steel spine inserts among elected officials in Washington to head that off. We're going to need the whole country to recognize that risk in advance, to call it what it is when they try it, and to actively resist.
She's making a call to arms. She's basically making a call to arms, saying that we're making a call to arms when no such thing has happened. No such thing has happened. We won the election. We're happy. Like I just said, if Trump came out tomorrow and ordered us to march on these people just for speaking their mind, they're hysterical, but we wouldn't march on them. But they are making a call to arms, basically fear-mongering their listeners into thinking that we're about to straight up turn Gestapo on them. What do you think this rhetoric does? Why do you think all of this freaking crazy shit has already happened? It's this nonsense right here. They're riling people up. They are trying to cause violence.
Depending on whether the courts can provide a check on this administration, expect Article 3 of the Constitution to come under attack as well. It is already a fetish and a laugh line on the right to brag about how court orders really mean nothing and physical force and violence is what ultimately really decides what's allowed. Well, we have to decide if that laugh line from them is going to become our reality or whether we're going to resist that.
We got to move. We got to move past.
Donald Trump is on track to sweep the 7 battleground states. We still have 3 outstanding. We'll see how those go. But he did better almost everywhere. In every county where the hope from the Harris campaign was that she would make up ground on Joe Biden's suburbs, Donald Trump actually did better. We'll break down some of these numbers, but the gender gap was not nearly as wide as the Harris campaign needed to be, and Latino men came out in force for Donald Trump.
Boy, what a huge difference that made. And, you know, that was really just part of the stunning outcome. I mean, America, first of all, is far more to the right than any time in our lifetimes.
This is such a goofy-looking
even going back
dude.
to the Reagan years. And Donald Trump won in dominating fashion. But he did that along with other Republican candidates in the Senate races and the House races.
Damn right
They're
we
likely
did.
to dominate all branches of government for the next several years.
Hell yeah,
Donald
we
Trump
are.
not only broke out through that sort of hard ceiling of 47-48%. Think about this. He became only the 2nd Republican to win a majority of the popular vote since 1988.
Damn right he
in
did.
36 years. And he did so
Is he
after a
melting
week
down?
of polls, most notably Ann Seltzer's revered Des Moines Register poll showed
melt
in
down.
a historic ground game. When you look at the depth of it and the reach of it, this race still ended up being over before it began. And Jonathan Lemire, I mean, it is, again, the scope and scale of this victory is sweeping. And we can
wanna see him break
focus. By the
down.
way,
Come on.
we can focus on Donald Trump if we would like, but this goes so far beyond Donald Trump. Make no mistake, we're never internally, they're never worried. I think until the Ann Seltzer poll came out.
All right,
and then
they said this was a breakdown, a meltdown video. This is. I see no melting down. I want to see liberal meltdowns, man. Let's see, what can we find? What can we find? This might be one.
Now that we're all saying what we're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And I think you're a bigot in every sense of the word, every use of the word. I also not only won't care when all the bad stuff that's gonna happen happens to you, I actually want it to happen to you.
Ditto.
I am so frustrated!
This is not okay. This is not okay.
Your mother and your sister.
This simply will not do, and this is not okay.
This will
and I'm
not
not good
do.
with this. This is sick.
Dude, can you, like, how much soy did this poor kid's parents give him? Like, I'm a skinny guy. I'm working out now. I'm trying to get some muscles and whatnot. I don't have a very masculine voice. I get it. I know I don't. But I could never imagine being this pathetic. Like, how much soy? They have to, like, be injecting him with soy.
Beta!
I'm sorry. No! Why?
We're putting a black woman down. That's what they say. That's what they keep telling us.
Now, even though I'm not from the US, I do find it hilarious watching these mostly woke Muppets lose their minds over Donald Trump winning the election. So I gathered the best clips of these donuts having meltdowns for my mostly American audience to enjoy.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
This is all pretty great. Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be
Nope.
a psych.
You're
It'll
in
be like
Hitler's
a
world
really
now.
Bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened. Right?
This is the
it'll be
new
like
empire.
The first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years.
We're going to
Correct?
install Trump
Please?
indefinitely
Someone
next year.
tell me.
I can't
I
wait.
can tell you one thing right now. Marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently.
Yeah,
So
it was already
they
pretty
screwed
far.
the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department. And
Could you imagine a man marrying this shit? Like, I'm a veteran, so unaliving is already in record numbers. If I married that, it would be a guarantee. I would be a statistic. Guarantee. Guarantee. I've already tried it once, like 7 years ago. I'm very happy now, but if I had to be married to that...
And lowering birth rates, because that, no, nuh-uh, not even. Any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before.
You were going to abort it anyway.
Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating.
No.
To think, I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
The fact that you even refer to them as moderates, I've already watched this one too many times. I can't do it.
Beta!
What is wrong with you?
Alright, I've seen this one too.
I can't do this anymore. It should not be this close.
It wasn't
Why
close.
would
It was a landslide, sweetheart. Wasn't even close to close.
anyone vote for this person?
Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. I don't
I'm
know how
having
to
a pretty
wait.
good day.
I'm so stressed. How you can't look out into the world, into the people of this
I'm not gonna be able to get any more ugly ass tattoos.
country and see what's happening. I am 48 years old and I have
Jesus
never...
Christ. You're 48 years old and you're still doing this shit? You're still acting like this? Really? Really?
experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next
You'll be in a camp in no
couple
time.
days.
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. As much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being, I also blame the Democrats for doing this. How hard is it to beat him? It's not that hard.
She's fucking psycho, but she's actually one of the few I've seen melting down that actually got to the point. Why are you blaming us Trump supporters? You should be blaming the stupid fucking Democrats that gave you that candidate. They didn't give you a primary. They cooed your boy Biden, snuck her in, and that's the candidate that you ran against the most popular Republican president in history? Blame them. Don't blame me. I didn't do anything.
He is a fake-ass motherfucker who is not a real human being. He's a piece of shit. Democrats, how could you not beat him? Why could you not beat him?
That's the level of introspection these people should have. But she's not saying it with introspective ways. She can't think outside of that. But, you know, we get it.
How am I supposed to go to work and do all of my normal daily activities when I know
Easy.
that
You wake
we
up,
all
get
just
dressed,
chose
and do
for
it.
Things to get exponentially harder, and I just want my mom. But my mom voted for Mom.
I'm surprised. Think about what she just said, though. My life's about to get exponentially harder. Where the fuck have you lived the last 4 years? Really? Really? Your life didn't get harder these last 4 years? I know mine sure as fuck did. I have a tarp on my roof. She looks like she's living in a $400,000 home in a nice comfy bed. I sleep in a cot. Fuck out of here. I live in an RV. A $2,000 RV because I'm trying to finish putting myself through school. She's laying in a nice $400,000 home. My life's gonna get exponentially harder. Go fuck yourself.
Surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed-race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Hold up. Keep telling yourself. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Did she mention the Jews? Did she say a mixed race girl married to a Jewish guy couldn't become president? She thinks it had anything to do with that? Okay.
Alright, guys, it's time to go to bed. None of us.
By the way, that's not a dig at the Jews. Not a dig at the Jews. You won't find any hate here. Just FYI. I just think it's funny that she mentioned she does realize that they pushed away the Jewish vote and the Muslim vote because they were trying to pander to both sides. They were trying to pander to the Palestinians and they were pandering to the Jewish people. Well, what do you think happens when they realize, because we live in 2024 and you can just Google them, what do you think happens when both sides realize you're pandering to both sides? Neither of them vote for you. So she alienated the Jews and the Palestinians, and now they're wondering, how could a woman who's married to a Jewish guy not get elected? Jesus.
You're stressed about the election, right?
Who's ironically a Jew.
It's all, we all are.
Praise I'm a Christian, by the way. That's not. I'm not digging at anybody. I just think it's funny that they're wondering how a mixed race woman married to a Jew couldn't get elected after alienating both Jews and Muslims. Trump got record number Jew and Muslim vote. Like, how in the fuck do they not have this self-reflection?
Night, the best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we?
The crying videos are the best, man. This one's fake. I already know this one's fake.
Don't even have to fucking, like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak
This
out.
girl is having a really bad time.
Because, bitch, recount the vote!
Guys, I just voted, and I chose family. Let's end this reign of terror now. I chose family, I chose women, I chose America. I love you.
I chose family while unironically voting for the woman, or is it ironically? I guess it's ironically. I choose family while voting for the woman who's trying to literally destroy family. Okay.
We're moving on. I'm moving on. We're moving on. I love all of this. Let's do it.
We're turning the page.
Let's do this.
This is hilarious, dude. This one's my favorite. This is by far my favorite one. They're not playing the Miley Cyrus.
Utter betrayal. If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states,
she's gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
Close. Or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Ditto, bitch.
Okay.
Live with that decision. Sit with it.
Oh, I
Let
will.
it make you uncomfortable.
It won't.
You voted against me. You voted against my right to live.
You damn right.
You voted against all the women and their rights.
Yep, sure did.
I hope you enjoy your cheap fucking gas.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man,
too late.
I will burn this whole place to the ground.
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
Forgive me for being a little emotional here, but what the fuck is going on?
Y'all wanna violate my stuff? I don't give a fuck about none of that, because all the people that's violating my freaking life right now are Trump supporters. Y'all the only ones happy about this shit right now.
You damn right we are.
Y'all the only ones. Y'all see I got
trying
my
to make
blue
her
on.
movement.
I done cried so fucking much that my blue went up, and I have to wear red because this is my freaking
Who the
job.
fuck moves like
if I didn't
that?
have to wear this stupid ass color, I wouldn't be wearing it. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. I hate red so fucking much in my right now. I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now.
Dude,
hate
her
red.
movements are hilarious.
I hate the fact that I have to wear this color today. I really do.
Joe Biden wore
Trump
red too.
at all. Go Trump, honey. You gonna say? We'll see if you still scream "Go Trump" in the next few fucking months.
Oh, we will.
Let's see. We'll see. Oh, y'all said "Go Trump." We'll see if y'all still
Next few months is Inauguration Day. We're definitely gonna be yelling "Go Trump."
screaming at. We'll see. Because I bet you won't. Because that man about to walk up in that White House and he about to
That's what we want. Why do you think we elected him?
Maybe I gotta cut it. Here we go. I given up on America? Yeah. I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious.
Who does she think she's punishing right now?
Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be.
I don't want
clearly,
you. I don't want nor care what the fuck you are. The patriarchy wants you to shut the fuck up.
Give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required
to do what you
did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
That's the most racist shit I've ever heard.
We are embarrassing on the world stage. Oh, God. Stop talking to men. Divorce your husbands. Leave your fucking boyfriends. Leave them. They don't give a shit about you.
I've seen some videos like that too.
Come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me.
And she's gonna put cyanide in them. Do not go eat those cookies.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries, but this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what
nonsense
they
has
voted
already
for
done that.
and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind and how I am trying to be a good person. I'm not
bigoted
Catholic
parents.
like they are, which is ironic.
No shit, it's not ironic. We get it.
Religion's supposed to make you love, but I could see it
we love Trump. And Jesus. Mostly Jesus. Jesus comes first. I mean, come on, let's be real. Trump could not exist tomorrow, and the movement that is surrounded him will stay. That's the whole point. They've yet to realize that.
Breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
They already are hell. They're friends with you.
Okay, I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
This is wild, dude.
Well, Donald Trump is now our 47th president of the United States of America. This election was not even close, which I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies. However, how can that compete when you have Elon Musk paying $1 million per day to encourage people to vote for Donald Trump? Personally, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account. I'm disgusted enough to never order a Tesla as long as I shall live.
We do not care.
America is no longer the land of the free.
And so it's almost 2 a.m. Pacific time, which means it's well after polls have closed. And I am still just genuinely confused as to what happened. So if anyone
wants
to offer some insight,
that's what happened.
I'm happy to take it. Men are just genuinely...
I'll offer you some insight.
Not
I'll offer you some insight. Your side spent 9 years demonizing, investigating, calling the man Hitler, and then anybody, the millions of people that supported him, called them Nazis, a Hitler supporter, bigots, racists, etc., etc. You get him out of office by stealing an election, and then when he comes back to run against you again, you try to kill the man twice, or maybe 3 times. Then you call us all garbage, and you lose people left and right, and then you put the worst candidate in the history of candidates against him, who was the most popular Republican president of all time. That's the insight. That's what happened. There you go.
Concerned as women and don't quite take our concerns as seriously. And
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has a direct,
This bitch wants to talk about disinformation? Bruh. Really? Well, I don't even know what to say to that, dude. She sat at the White House in front of the American people every day in a press briefing, literally lying through her ugly ass fucking teeth. And she wants to call Elon Musk a disinformation and propagandist. And she's sitting on MSNBC as she says it. Oh my gosh. The irony is palpable.
Potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
Well, that didn't go the way we had hoped. Not at all. Or expected. Yeah, I mean...
Go muff dive
for
and
him
get
to
over
win
it.
a popular vote? Are you kidding me? I did not know our country was that full of racist bastards.
Mm-hmm. All right, now go munch the carpet.
It's going to be an all-out war on the LGBTQ+.
Nah, I'm sure.
On women, on people of any color other than Blanco.
Let me guess. What is this?
No, they don't care about the Blanco.
Is this a biological woman or man? And I want to know. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's a testosterone-taking woman or a man trying to be a woman. I really can't. That means that it worked out pretty good, I guess.
It's just the Blanco. Yeah, so better go out there and get you a Bible, because you're going to be needing that shit now. Oh, no, we, if they follow the Handmaid's Tale, we can't read.
I'm trying so hard to pull it together because I have to go into work, and I don't want any of the kids to know how
somebody impregnated you?
How am I supposed to go in there and tell them to
and you actually kept
they
it?
Truly are, to support people, to love people, to care about people, to believe that they can do anything, when tonight proved that that's not a reality. Like, I work in education.
I work in education.
Brother. I actually think half of these Muppets are just a take.
Dude. That tells you all you need to know right there. I work in education. That's fucking scary. Ugh. Alright, we got some good meltdowns here.
Alright, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. People don't care.
Action.
Most likely ensue throughout this.
Okay, come on.
Bunch of losers.
Oh, I remember that. I watched
Have an electorate.
Right. Are you sure that's the liberal?
Okay, he's gonna give too much commentary. I want straight up meltdowns. I wish somebody would send me some videos without people's reaction. Lefties losing it. All the meltdowns after Donald Trump's victory. Let's see. Here we go.
Now it's time for Lefties losing it. Let's have some fun looking at reactions
There's
to
a whole
Donald Trump's extraordinary win.
There's a whole segment
The red
now.
wave has cometh, and the lefties are, well, they're giving me too much
They're not
content.
taking it so well, mate. Okay, which one's this?
Bully, a bigot, and a narcissist. Even the Germans tried to warn us, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to the historians, the psychologists, the educators, and the intellectuals. Of course not. Because Dictatorship 101 is to convince you to distrust the media, the educated, and to create an us versus...
Not a single person in this country had to convince us to distrust the media. You did that shit yourself. Trust me. You didn't need anybody's help doing it.
Is that mentality.
It's always the dimmest folk who go on about educated experts. If you're wondering why these lefties are so triggered, so shocked by reality, so out of touch with their fellow Americans, well, it could be because they
all
consume the
narcissistic
type of
retards.
media I'm about to show you now. Here are some of our favourite media leftists who were convinced that Donald Trump was toast, that Kamala was going to win, and win easily.
In my humble view, lights out.
Please welcome back the next president of the United States.
Oh, I'm so happy we won.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race. I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on Election Day. As always, it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh, J.D. Vance, you just effed up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive the betting line into a favorable place and take advantage of it. That's what I would do. I think she's going to win.
You wrote Trump is toast. You stand behind that today?
Oh, even more so. I feel the same way that I felt a few weeks ago that Trump is toast.
And they're not taking the loss well. Here
How
is
is that
Sunny
dude
Hostin
still
of
alive?
The View lashing out
How is
at
that
white
fat
women
fuck still alive?
without college degrees.
What we did not have is white women who voted about 52%, right, for Donald Trump. Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men, actually, voting more.
Did you see? I want you to catch that. You got to catch that. The shade she's throwing at the women who voted for Trump. Listen to this.
For Donald Trump, uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have.
She had to throw to uneducated white women. Remember that for the next election, white women who voted for Trump. Just always remember that.
Have Latino men actually voting more for him.
Those awful women and Latino men, how dare they think for themselves?
Yeah.
By the way,
Bigots.
the exit polls showed that the majority of married men, unmarried men, and married women voted for Trump. It was the unmarried women who backed Kamala. What was it that J.D. Vance said about that group? And Sunny also made some absurd claims about losing her civil rights. The desperation to be a victim is strong in this.
Nuts,
I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember...
I want somebody to please... I'm going to try to do the hand movements like Trump. Somebody please explain to me what rights I've taken away from your daughter. Where are the rights gone? Where were they? Nobody took your fucking... Like, how does your daughter now have less rights than you? How does that even make sense? You're both existing in the same time period. I took their rights away. Like, he hasn't done anything to your rights.
My father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in...
He hasn't even taken office yet. And she's literally speaking in present tense. My daughter now has less rights.
His family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So, again, I'm profoundly
He's not even
disturbed.
in office
and
yet.
The perpetually aggrieved ladies of The View also want greater censorship. They want to curb free speech on social media so a Democrat never loses again.
Well, it would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is D.C. and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations of social media.
It's not going to get any better with Elon Musk now in the administration.
Now to MSNBC's
thanks for the likes and the
Joy
subs,
Reid, who is
guys.
always having a normal one. Here she claims that Florida is a fascist state.
It's a pure Project 2025 in miniature in Florida, and that kind of extreme, sort of extremist, right-wing, fascist-type government in Florida, does that make it a more attractive place?
Oh, dear.
Do they realize people are moving to Florida in droves because of the freedoms that are allowed there?
And if you're in the habit of consuming media like that, then you may react like this when Donald Trump has a landslide victory.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up in my sleigh.
That's still my favorite one, dude. The guy crying, dude, I love it.
Anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this.
Right now, I'm just not. I can't deal with this right now.
Go take your Xanax.
I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. No, wait, I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I've watched most of these. Enjoy.
But
I'll be right
best
back.
reaction goes to this jokester. This is superb work.
I'm literally shaking right now. I'm a trans woman with a baby on the way. What am I gonna do? Keep it?
Now, that was parody. I'm not sure if this next video is. I suspect it could be real. It's hard to tell nowadays.
I can't believe Trump's actually going to win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so up. God damn it.
And here is another white dude for Kamala, or is it a work of satire?
What the hell? You cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare. Donald Trump? How? Does America have this many Nazi, Hitler following pieces of trash?
Let's end lefties with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, pretending she's some heroine in a Nazi film. Here she warns that we're about to enter a period of fascism. I'm so scared.
Let's say peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism and authoritarianism. And this
Is she getting Botox in her under her eyes? Or has she been crying that much? Dude, you see that? Wow. Like, look at under her eyes.
Era that we are poised to enter.
That's some botched work.
Joining me now is Batia Ungasagon.
Alright, guys. If there's anybody in here, I'm done with this. I've watched quite a bit. But I might come back on and stream some Black Ops 6. Thinking I might do that. I'm gonna think about it. It is kind of late. Maybe I will. I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow, but I might just stream anyway. But I'm done watching lefties lose it. I talked about Carrie Lake. Got that out the way. I think I did get some likes, and I'm pretty sure I got another sub. If anybody's in here and wants to give a like and a sub, I appreciate it. If not, thank you for watching, giving me the watch hours on the road towards monetization one day. Anyways, peace out.